Hey, what's up everyone? It's KevinPhwap Boudreau. I wanted to give you the Week 4 update on my progress for 2013. Officially the Supernova Elite Pursuit, but first off, to everybody that's viewing this, I'm going to jump in my Pokerstars home game after this. I'm going to record for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. If the cash game table fills up, I may start a quick tournament, or I may just chat in the chat box if people want to ask questions, or just shoot the shit or whatever. But want to give everybody that announcement. I'll put the information for the home game below in the section block or the description box. But basically, I'm at 79,000 vpps, which is pretty solid. I think I'm just slightly behind the pace that I want to be at, so not too worried. Last week I primarily played 2-5. I have a screenshot of the different stakes I played. I took a shot at 5-10. It started off really bad. I think I got down like $4,000 or $5,000 within like an hour. I think I had a 7K downswing, which is the worst downswing I've been on this year. But I mean, I've played pots bigger than that before, and obviously I've lost some of them, so it's not a huge deal. But I have that breakdown. I got in 25,000 hands or so, which is okay. It's not nearly as many as I would like to play. But when I'm playing 5-10, usually I'm not playing Zoom. I'm only playing like one or two tables, so that's kind of expected. Especially like when I play like a really long one tabling session of 5-10, I was pretty tired, so I didn't want to play Zoom, and ultimately I end up spending a lot of hours just one tabling, which isn't the greatest idea if I'm trying to maximize my win rate. But I also want to get comfortable moving up stakes, so have that. Have the breakdown. Here's a screenshot of my days. Basically started the week off really awesome, and then from there got swingy and then finished off pretty good. You can see that visualized in this graph of the week, which also shows that massive downswing. One thing that's kind of funny, and it's not like I did anything to change how I played to prevent going down below zero, but basically I never really went below zero. I just kept hitting off zero, hitting off zero, hitting off zero. So that's pretty funny. I have the graph of basically my whole lifetime, because I know it seems like I've just been crushing, but like I alluded to this, like the end of last year did not go well, and you guys can check out on this graph. Basically I get up like $8,000, get down nearly $20,000, and here's one last graph here that I have to show you. This graph is just 2-5. As you can see, it was brutal. Like I made friends with somebody that plays 2-5 Zoom, guy named LearnFriend. I think he watches these videos, but he reached out to me in my blog, and he's like, why did you keep playing? And A is to get Supernova Elite, it was kind of like mandatory that I be playing in these games. Like I didn't want to get to a point where I'm like 8 tabling like 1, 2, and 50-cent dollar. Just thought it would A, be hard to do on a laptop without like a monitor, like if I'm traveling around, and B, I didn't think it would necessarily make me the most money. It wouldn't make me the best poker player, and wouldn't potentially set me up to make more money in the future. So I think if I moved down, I would have played more tables, and it would have hurt me. And as it is now, like I'm really happy just 3 tabling Zoom, getting in like 500, 600 hands an hour, and just like working on my game. And I realize that the more time I spend on my game right now, the better chance I have of increasing my win rate and making more money in the future. So like today I spent time, just fixed up my HUD. I changed like a few things on my HUD, make it a little more advanced, color coded a little more of the different stats, and basically fine-tuned some of the ranges that I thought were like too tight or too loose, just spots that I'm gonna look to exploit in my opponents. And what else is going on? I have like a little notepad. Oh yeah, one final thing. Just this past week or so, the Ship It Holla book came out, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with it, but my group of friends, specifically like Andrew Roble, and then I guess it would be like Peter Jetton and Dave Benefield, and kind of the list goes on. Like Tom was, I mean, like Dave never said he was a ship at Halabala. Tom was like never in the ship at Hala, but it was like kind of like our group. And I'm definitely a close friend of all these guys, and their book came out. It's been getting a lot of publicity, and it's pretty cool. I sat down with the guy that wrote it and talked to him for a couple hours just about my stories. I think I mentioned in there twice. I have a couple pictures in there, so it's not anything about me. It's just like a glimpse into like the life I was living, because like a decent amount of these stories that I did read, like I know about, like their stories that like we talked about, and it's a pretty cool thing to be a part of. And I'm gonna throw that link in the description box below. I don't make any money from this. Some of my friends do, but it'd be cool if you guys buy it and let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions about anything that you think I might know, I guess you can ask and I may answer. But